All right. So today is the 19th March of 2022. The 19th day out of the 21 days of fasting. We got 2 more days left, which is the 20th and the 21st. Look at this face. Like, this is what excitement looks like for me. I'm very excited because I was able to do the 1.5 miles under 14 minutes, which was really a great outcome. I've been at the 14 minutes and a half, 15, and on average, I'm around 16 minutes, or if I'm just doing just a walk and a light jog, around 17, 18 minutes. So just to be able to have it on 14 minutes, where I went the distance on the jogging, I think I took three little small walks. The others were just pacing on the jogging, just pace on the jog, and I was able to come back on the stretch. On the last stretch, I was able to come very strong on the run there. So very excited about that underneath 14 minutes. It's always good to see it and feel that the body is still holding strong. And that was it. That was the experience right there. So with today's exercise, I'm going to do 20 everything. Before I get started, I want to share my experience on when I woke up this morning and get out of bed. It was just, I felt like I had a vest on, either a life jacket, or some kind of bulletproof vest or something, because the muscles were definitely tight in the midsection here. So I don't know if you guys are experiencing something like that, but be able to share your experience and how's the exercise coming along with you. But it's a good feeling. I felt that last year. I've done the fasting before. This whole 21-day fasting, this is not new to me. It's just something that I executed last year, and then now I'm bringing it to the public of what I have done. And last year it was a good while I felt that tight in the midsection, and yesterday or this morning I felt it. So let's keep this thing going. This is only the first 21 days of the fasting, and it wasn't a full 21 days because it rained 2 days. So see what April brings, May, all those other months. We'll see what that brings. That is very consistent, and the body shows the results. So with that being said, and we're in Lenten season, so anybody that don't celebrate, I'm about to get started on the exercise, but I'm just so excited. Anybody that celebrate Lent, if you don't know hard feelings, just the no chicken, no beef, no pork type of feel, just seafood, fish. So it started March 1st or March 2nd of 2022, and then that's when Easter come around. I got a plane passing by. Yeah, so that's when Easter is coming around. I don't know what day is Easter this year, but Easter is that time when that's when everybody decided to go to church. So it's like, I don't know if what they're doing or what you guys may have been doing. I'm just generalizing, no judgment on anybody. But during this time from Ash Wednesday to Easter is, my opinion, discipline, obedience, loyalty, self-reflect. Even though we self-reflect every chance we get, self-reflect, meditation, eating right. So there's a lot that goes on during this time, and just a peace of mind, or a peace of mind should be every day, but there's so much distractions out here in this world. So then when Easter comes, it's almost like, from my understanding, when I go to church on Easter Sunday, it's more of just the Palm Sunday, all those things. I don't want to go so much in detail and say the wrong information, but I just know that I'm aware that a lot of people celebrate Easter. So you want to ask yourself, why do we celebrate Easter so strong? Why do we celebrate Ash Wednesday so strong? What happens between that time? I prefer not to go in detail in that because everybody may have their own opinion, and it's not. I'm not creating this space for judgment. I'm creating a space of awareness and different perspective. You know. So let's get started on exercise. That's what excitement looks like to me. I'm talking a little bit more before I get started, and I hope you're also participating. All right. If you're not, it's cool. You know, all it just takes is just that one step forward, at least half a mile walk and jog, at least 5 of these, and you will start to pick up the energy that's needed to exercise. All right, so let's get started. 20, everything. Get my always a reminder, check out Joseph Rodrigues on YouTube. He's definitely been doing his thing on there.
In today's Neville Goddard discussion, I would like to further discuss the effortless way, the way of the autotalent. He said, I have seen scientists, doctors, lawyers, bankers, from every walk of life seek an audience with all unknown. And everyone who came thought themselves honored to be admitted to his home and to receive an interview. If he was ever invited out, and he was always the honored guest. He said, Neville, you must first start with self. Find self. Don't be ashamed ever of the being you are. Discover it and start the changing of that self. Now this is interesting because he speaks of starting with self, finding self, and changing of that self. As we've been uncovering throughout our journey, revealing ourself. And ourself is revealed through our desires, inspirations, dreams, such as what we discussed in last Sunday's meeting. Now, in relation to this, a few discussions ago, I brought up a lucid dream that I had. And it was an unintentional lucid dream in which I was in a room where there were these other individuals, and we were jumping from corner to corner, kind of flying or floating in the air. And I became aware that I was having a dream. And I started to mention to the others in the room that we are dreaming. And I learned some lessons, which I won't discuss in this video, but link the description to the video that I talked about it from that particular lucid dream. And I mentioned that I left that room and went into a world and was in this world what felt like many hours, like 2 or 3 hours. And I woke up from the dream. I tried to get out of it because I was wondering why I was in there for so long. So I woke myself up, went back to sleep, and I started going into different lucid dreams. It was like I was dreaming and waking reality is, it's happening at the same time. As we say, when we refer to the Kabbalah, everything is at the same time. It's all happening at once. This is one mind individualized as others.
Let's go.
So, what potentially could create unnecessary friction within a person, internal resistance in relation to living this autotelic way, this one-with way? What we find is in certain beliefs that we have about ourselves in relation to others, in relation to people, environment, circumstance, information, our goals, etc. And these beliefs aren't set in stone. We just seem to unconsciously identify them. Now we can let go of these beliefs and find the resonant beliefs within ourselves, because as we're learning through our Neville Goddard discussions, eternity is buried within us. God put eternity within us. And this outer world, which he refers to as the screen of space, in which we play this theater out with others, is spawned from within ourselves. So that's why it is said we must first start with self and find self. Who are we really? What are our true beliefs? What we're really doing is, you can say, letting go of certain beliefs about ourselves in relation to others, environment, circumstance, information, vision, etc. That, for whatever the reason may be, we have learned them, identified with them, and maybe they have served us, maybe in a certain stage of our life. They were empowering beliefs. But perhaps in a different stage of our life, they seem to create unnecessary friction. And these beliefs seem to throttle, not us, not you, and throttle. It's these beliefs that we're identifying, which is creating this experience.
Let's go.
Throttling, creating unnecessary complexity and convolution on the journey to realizing it.
Oh, let's go.
Such as confusion.
Oh. You ever felt like when you go bowling, right? And sometimes bowling can get a little competitive, friendly competitive, of grabbing the bowling ball and preparing to roll the ball down the lane. You're not sure if you're going to get a strike. You're not sure if you're going to hit 3 or 4 pins or get a gutter. But walking up with the bowling ball to roll that ball down and you actually get a strike with the confidence of thinking about it, the swing of it, and releasing it for the ball to do its thing down the lane and get a strike. That's my today's experience. You know, it's when it just really comes naturally of like, okay, I gotta exercise today. That runs through my mind. I have to exercise today. I want to exercise today. You know, there's a focus that goes with it, and then, you know, it I know for me when I exercise, like today, underneath 14 minutes, it doesn't come like, I'm gonna go for the 14 minutes. I'm gonna get the 14 minutes. I just set up the phone, have my water, and then I take off with the jog. Sometimes the first 200, 400 meters, like the jog is really light to me. So there's certain marks that will let me know how much energy I have to dictate if I could go the distance. And when I was hitting those marks tonight I was hitting those marks. For once, my mind didn't say, Alex, stop. You need to breathe. Alex, stop. Your leg is hurting you. Alex, stop. Your lower back is tight. That wasn't running through my mind. What was really happening was staying consistent with the breathing, the form, and going the distance. So to hit underneath 14 minutes, come up, set up here, exercise, 20 reps, stay in form. I think just the last one, the raises, 20. Normally I would have stopped at 15 because I know I did 40 yesterday. But at 15 it was like, okay, take a break. But I was like, nah, I got this. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The exercise is done. So just to have that feeling of bowling, grabbing the bowling ball and just you're not forcing the strike, but you're going to get a strike. Because everything kind of lines up together for you to get that strike. So with that being said, today's the 19th out of the 21 days of fasting. I'm gonna leave it on that note. We have 2 more days, which is the 20th and the 21st. I will be starting up another fasting in April and May. Finish this fasting will just be going into, I want to say October, November. That's the goal. That's when the cold fronts start coming in. I'm not too favored with the whole cold fronts, but that's down the road. This right here, we're in March. It's more set up for the summer body. I've never been into the whole summer body type of thing, getting ready for the summer and things like that, but I'm giving it more of an intention to do. With that being said, stay strong, stay fit, wisdom, strength, and healthy. You guys take care, all right?